California's biggest wildfire is burning this morning east of Fresno. A lightning strike set off the so-called rough fire more than a month ago, ripping across well over 100 square miles. Crews facing rising temperatures today. The historic drought fueling California's fire season is now considered exceptional or extreme in more than 70% of the state. John Blackstone looks at how firefighters are scrambling to keep up.
Flying over the parched hills of Southern California, it's clear how 4 years of drought has taken its toll.
Normally at this time of the year, we'd be seeing green and wildflowers as far as we can see. But because of the drought, we're seeing brown, dry fuel that has no moisture in it at all.
Orange County Fire Captain Dave Lopez points out hills where a small fire can quickly grow into an inferno.
This is the kind of terrain you're worried about.
This is exactly the type of terrain we're worried about.
The landscape is so dry, fires burn hotter and spread faster, making early attack from the air essential. But just as the drought has made the landscape flammable, it's also dried up many of the water sources firefighters depend on to do their job.
You have fewer places to go for water.
That's correct. In fact, a lot of our sites that we would use for our helicopters to dip in are no longer there. So our pilots and captains have to go out and recon these areas. You have to remember what we call turnaround time, meaning how long does it take to get to that water source and back? Every minute that increases is every minute that fire gets larger.
For those crucial water drops, we went up on a training mission with the Orange County Fire Authority. One reservoir, Lake Irvine, remains a reliable source to dip for water drops. But the lake is still about 20 feet below capacity and likely to shrink further. Other reservoirs in the county are nearly empty or already dry.
It just means that we have to resort to a ground fill or fly further away to find the water that we need.
In a dusty field, the Orange County crew practiced a ground fill, loading the helicopter from a fire truck. Slower, but perhaps this year the only way to drop water on some fires.
You think this is going to be the worst year you've had coming up?
Yes, I think this is going to be the worst fire season we've seen yet, and next year will probably be worse than that unless this drought breaks.
In fast-moving fires, the chopper crews have another job as well.
Loads off the ground.
Saving firefighters and civilians who are in danger. On the training mission we joined, they needed a civilian to rescue. That was me.
Good work. Main order, tail rotor clear.
For CBS This Morning, John Blackstone, Orange County, California.
Unbelievable. I can't imagine how exhausting this is for these guys who keep finding it day after day after day.
Especially 70% of the state. Our own John Blackstone in the middle of it all, too.